Hello, Bruins fans! Before we dive into the implications of this major shift in the Atlantic Division, I want to invite all of you to subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates on the Boston Bruins and how the team is preparing for the 2024-25 season. Let's cheer together for another successful season. The Boston Bruins are already used to facing some of the most talented players in the NHL, especially in the competitive Atlantic Division. Now, with the recent trade involving Patrik Laine, things just got even more challenging. Last Monday, the Columbus Blue Jackets decided to send Laine and a 2026 second-round pick to the Montreal Canadiens in exchange for defenseman Jordan Harris. This trade not only strengthens the Canadiens' offense but also creates a new dynamic in the historic rivalry between Boston and Montreal. Patrik Laine's arrival at the Montreal Canadiens. Patrik Laine, known for his goal-scoring ability and threatening presence on the ice, will be a significant addition to the Canadiens' roster. With this move, the Montreal Canadiens, who are in the process of rebuilding, have taken an important step towards becoming a more competitive team. Even though it's still early to predict how they will fare next season, Laine's arrival puts the Canadiens in a better position than last season. Laine is expected to quickly establish himself as one of the Canadiens' top forwards, especially if he can stay healthy, a problem that has plagued him in previous seasons. Alongside players like Cole Caulfield, Nick Suzuki, and Juraj Slafkovsky, Laine forms a young and talented core that promises to challenge opposing defenses, including that of the Bruins. The Canadiens on the path to competitiveness. Although the general consensus is that the Canadiens still have a long way to go before becoming serious playoff contenders, it's undeniable that the pieces are starting to fall into place. With the addition of Laine, the team gains a new offensive dimension, something that has been lacking in recent years. This could pose a problem for the Bruins, who will have to face them more often during the season. In addition to Laine, the Canadiens have a young core that includes names like Caulfield, Suzuki, and Slafkovsky, who have already shown flashes of brilliance. With the addition of Lane Hutson and Arbor Shakaj, the defense is also starting to strengthen. If all these players can develop as expected, the Canadiens could become a real threat in no time. The challenge for the Bruins. For the Boston Bruins, this means that the upcoming season will not be easy, especially in the head-to-head matchups against the Canadiens. Although the Bruins are widely considered favorites in the division, any slip-up could be exploited by a team that now has Laine's firepower. Bruins fans know that, regardless of where the Canadiens are in the standings, games between these two teams are always intense and unpredictable. Therefore, the Bruins will need to stay alert. Ignoring the Canadiens would be a strategic mistake, as this is a team that has shown signs of evolution and, with Laine, could take a leap in quality. The rivalry between Boston and Montreal is far from losing its intensity, and the 2024-25 season promises to add another exciting chapter to this story. Conclusion. With Patrik Laine's arrival at the Canadiens, the Atlantic Division gains a new star that the Bruins will have to face. While Montreal is still rebuilding, Laine's impact could be immediate, and this changes the landscape for future matchups. The upcoming season will be a real test for the Bruins, who will need to be at their best to maintain supremacy over their historic rivals. What do you think of this trade, Bruins fans? Does Laine's arrival at the Montreal Canadiens worry you? Leave your opinions in the comments. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more content about our beloved Boston Bruins. See you next time, and let's cheer together for another successful season. Dear fan, we need your support to make our channel grow. Your subscription and like are crucial for YouTube to promote our content to more people and for you to always be notified of our new videos. Unfortunately, many followers don't subscribe to or like our videos, which is disheartening for us as we put so much effort into creating quality content for free. But we know that you are not part of that group that does not support us. Therefore, we sincerely ask that you help us by subscribing and liking our videos. If you haven't already, please consider taking this small step that means a lot to us. Our goal is to provide relevant content and keep you up to date on everything Boston Bruins related. If you can take a moment to support us in this way, we would be immensely grateful. Remember, every action you take helps us grow and reach more people, allowing us to continue celebrating and sharing our passion for the Boston Bruins with all of our fans. We thank you in advance for your understanding and continued support. Together we are stronger. With gratitude, Skimmaris and team.